Hey, what's up everybody? This is DTM. This video is going out all over social. I made a mistake and I posted to the Elite Video Club that we're going to be doing the Thriving in a Dying World Part 3 on Thursday, not knowing that Thursday is actually Thanksgiving, because I never really know about those kinds of things. And I posted it, and then I realized, oh yeah, it's November, and I was kind of thinking about my schedule. Then I was like, oh, Thursday, there's a Thanksgiving somewhere, and it's on Thursday the 28th. So I'm rescheduling the class for Friday at the same time, which is 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be a longer one, so for you guys on the East Coast that get to bed on time, you know, you might have to finish it, the replay, you know, later on, because it's going to be a longer class. I mean, I know that we already have really long classes, but this outline is really long and it's very in-depth, and I just want to, you know, it might end up being 2 parts, actually. We'll see what happens once we get into it, because I'll be going into, you know, all the problems, which most people, for some reason, well, I mean, they're just not health experts, really. And we grew up in it, so nobody really even thinks of the life that we live is the reason why everybody's not doing that great. You know what I'm saying? With all the anxiety, the depression, and the myriad of diseases. So we're going to talk, the first half of the class is going to be, you know, I call it the problems, you know, and we're just going to go over all the stuff that I see, the more latest and greatest stuff, as I, you know, because I continue to do research and I continue to pay attention and become more aware of all kinds of different things, just because I'm on all kinds of alternative media and digging deep. There's not much available at the surface, but if you dig a little bit deeper, you can find the answers, but they really do suppress it. It's like on the 9,000th page of Google or something like that, you know what I mean? Whereas the information's not so readily available. You know, the nefarious and sinister plot, you know, to cap your consciousness, your health, your awareness, your finances, like the whole thing, you know, to keep it on lockdown, where we really want to blossom and bloom, right? So that's the first half of the class is the problems, you know, and I struggled with it, but it's just like, yeah, you gotta, here's the problems, and then it makes sense, right? Then the second half of the class will be all the solutions, and it may end up being like a super long class, because this is just like, this is kind of like the compounding of about the last year and a half of, you know, experiences and revelations as I dig deeper, and have, you know, pretty good luck with some of this, and some failures too, for sure. And then just the latest and greatest information, and then all the experiments I've been doing and the things I've been implementing and making some pretty profound and positive changes, things that we tend to overlook, you know, as like food gurus and stuff. I mean, I wasn't completely oblivious, but I didn't really understand some of the details. So I look forward to sharing some of the problems. It'll be on a platform on Rumble. I am on Rumble. I haven't done anything yet. I'm like this dog that's been beaten to death, you know, so I still, no matter, even if I go on these uncensored platforms, I'm still like paranoid, like I've been kicked 1,000 times when I say the wrong key words. But I want to speak plainly, and so on this one I am, and we're going to test out. I hate to take a risk with this class, because this is going to be some poppin' information, next level stuff that I hold very dearly to my heart. The problems, which is going to be new to everybody in my network anyways, and then the solutions, which are fairly similar but with some more upgraded awareness and solutions on how we can avoid like being destroyed by a world gone mad. That's why I say thriving in a dying world, although, you know, in the right circumstances, you can, you know, you have to take the environment you're in and understand the laws, and then you have to like adjust your life. I mean, in certain cases, I'm the type of guy, I'll just leave, you know what I mean? But then again, I found the ideal conditions, to be honest with you. You know, I mean, there's some things about living in Hawaii that, you know, can be construed as a little bit of a downside. But as far as like the conditions that are favorable for human life, and then being able to structure your life within that environment. So the people that are out there, they're going to need to learn how to, you know, implement the law and adjust and adapt accordingly. The humans are extremely adaptable, sort of, you know, like they can survive. But what I'm talking about is, that's why it's called thriving in a dying world, because the things that human beings do are not good, you know? I mean, I think that some people think that the modern world, like, oh, I've got deodorant and stuff and all that, you know, or all these wonderful perfumes and all this other crap that's actually extremely detrimental, you know, in the long term. And we slowly just, basically our whole life is like, we have a few spurts in our teenage years, but then everything begins to go wrong, you know, as things progress. And that involves even like the relationships, the diets, the environments, the way we think, the way we've been conditioned to think, you know? And so I'm looking forward to, you know, this will be some new great stuff for people to start thinking about and doing some research. And I've already begun to implement it in my life and make some incredible changes. So that's going to be on Friday, the 29th. And that'll work better. That way everyone can do their holiday thing. And then when they feel guilty and stuff, they can come over and be like, okay, I'm starting this now, you know, on Friday after Thanksgiving and stuff. And then you can maybe do better during Turkey, or not Turkey Day, but Thanksgiving and Christmas. I mean, it's the sugar pie, eat too much, drink too much holiday season, which then ends up being the flu season is what it is. It's not really the flu, it's detox season. So, but then there's some other, you know, really refined information that I think is really pertinent to making sure that you can break free from, you know, the Borg, the Matrix, the entropy, that the pre-planned entropy, you know, so that you can thrive in a world that's pretty much gone mad. And you can't expect anybody to change. I mean, you just can't. The dude is huge, you know, it's humongous. And so there's a lot of stuff sitting in there holding him back from his ideal potential. He's not thriving. You can't, because he's got about 80 to 100 pounds sitting right there, the guy that was just next to me. And it's not my job to fix anyone, but it would be better if you wanted to feel better, you could find a way, because all of the problems add up, and for the most part, no one is even aware of what is going on, to be honest with you, you know? So I look forward to sharing the information with everyone, and then I'm going to keep the daily show going here on the YouTube. I'm on Rumble. I'm going to try to move over towards Rumble. It's starting to take off a little bit as I mention it, so I'm going to try to get more of the you know, videos going up over there, because supposedly it's an uncensored thing. And I don't need to go off the rails, but there's some things that I've never been able to talk about, and maybe in the beginning, but then I started getting like demonetized and losing this thing, and then my social credit score, and just dang, lost the channel. And then just, you know, it's just you know, because the big tech is big pharma, is big chemical, is big ag, is big government. And then it's like, what is the little guy supposed to do when the whole thing has been bought out? The whole globe is covered in a grid of deception and falsehood. And so you got to get people that are just using the plain old basic common sense, doing research and not letting go. They're saying, oh, the new earth is coming. No, I'm talking about just returning to the original before we thought we had evolved to the point where, yes, some of these things are conveniences and whatnot, but if you're not aware of all the effect that these things are having, the modern world, it's very detrimental. So we're trying to work our way out of this through the various levels with all the people that I do the consultations with. So YouTube, Rumble, Instagram, Facebook, there's a link, and it has all links to all my stuff, and Rumble's going to be a big one. That's where I'm going to start focusing here more, because, you know, on the YouTube I'm like this little thing, you know, and I just kind of get up there and it's a little more Pollyanna. But I appreciate everybody for watching this video. I hope to see you. That's the Elite Video Club on Patreon. It's a monthly membership. I only have one tier. I have considered, I have 600 members, but I only have, I only have about 50 elite members, you know, paying members. So there's a lot of free people. I don't even really post anything for free. I just do the classes, I do the videos, and everything goes to the elite tier. I may consider changing that one of these days, but for now it works really well. It's quite a good deal, I think, and those are a couple of live Zoom classes and all the bonus videos and stuff, all the outtakes, all the stuff that I just, anyways, and a deeper relationship, half price consultations, yada, yada, yada. So anyways, thanks a lot, everyone. Just I wanted to correct that. I should have been a lot. I'm going to make a shorter video than that. It's on Friday, but that was just the thing. And everyone, like, protect yourself. You know what I mean? Like protect yourself so you can thrive. And if you have a disease or whatever, get rid of it. Just get rid of every disease with the knowledge of life. Find somebody to help you, that has a full spectrum understanding and can dig deeper than just like the diet. And the real lifestyle energy stuff is what you're really trying to do. I'm at the market. I'm getting some bananas and some papayas. Can you dig it? Thanks a lot, everyone. I yak on all day long about everything. I'm just trying to make this super short, but I got into it, and then there we go. So there you go. Have a great day. I'll see you all very soon. Thanks a lot, and aloha. Mahalos.